Hello everyone, Jeff from RespawnStudios.com back with episode 8 of Just a Taste, and this will be one of my guilty pleasures, which for some reason a lot of people mock this game, saying it's like horrible, and people usually just call it an achievement game because all 9 of the achievements are for just finishing the story. But that's largely because it's one of the first games that came out on 360. It literally came out 3 weeks after the system did in 2005, so this game is now 6 years old, if you could believe that. And I just love this game from the beginning. I mean, yes, the graphics and animations aren't really holding up now, but like the experience of running away from a T-Rex and all of the cool gameplay sequences where you get to play as King Kong are just awesome to me. There's no game that is anything like it, in my opinion. The game also, even though it's way old, it had a nice little chapter feature. Every level is like a little sequence, and you can go back and individually play each one, which is nice. I think there's like 22 to 25 of them. The game probably takes about 6 to 8 hours to complete, so it's like your standard first-person game. And the game is first-person, which makes it a much more immersive experience. And there's absolutely no HUD whatsoever. There's no ammo or health or anything. So that also allows you to connect to the game. Oh, God. And makes the dinosaur sequences especially awesome. So you probably noticed the lip syncing is terrible, especially when we've been spoiled with LA Noire and the perfect lip syncing. I mean, it's probably not one of the best games ever made, but I really enjoy this game and recommend it. At least, even if you're an achievement person, it's an easy 1000, but I think it's just a cool game that's worth experiencing. The combat isn't the best. You probably already know the story of King Kong. But it's just a fun game. I don't really know how else to put it. I mean, you could probably notice little flaws here and there. It shows its age, being one of the first games made for 360. But it's just fun. It's also a sort of survival game because even though you can get guns here and there, you usually don't have that much ammo. So you have to pick up like bones or sharpened sticks to use as weapons, or set things on fire to keep enemies back with a torch, or set them on fire with the torch. So there's some cool elements like that. And at points you're separated from the group, at points you're with other people from the group, so it varies up the experience pretty nicely. And again, probably 85% of the game you play as the human character, the Adrian Brody character. The other 15% you do get to play as Kong, which is pretty awesome, including in New York. I'll give that little mini spoiler. You get to play as Kong on the streets of New York. And you might have noticed this video is shorter than all of the other Just a Taste. That's because the game opens with 3 minutes of the movie. And I didn't want to like really infringe copyrights or anything and get this taken down, so I took that out. And I still wanted the video to end with like a sort of little epic moment where, no, what's about to happen, hopefully. So I cut it off after a mini boss battle, which is coming up. And there's not even a reticle for your guns, so it's pretty realistic in that sense. Realistic can only be taken so far when you're dealing with giant gorillas and these giant crabs and scorpions and centipedes and dinosaurs, but you know, There's not real much strategy here. You just have to try and shoot him in the face. He tries to block it with his claws, and you have to wait for it to open, but I just keep shooting the crap out of it. The whole game is in combat. There are like the stealth and runaway things with the dinosaurs, so it's varied that way too. It is a short game, but I think the experiences that it provides are still unique enough and fun enough that this game is definitely worth playing. And I hope you decide to give it a chance. It's, I think, only like, if you could find it in stores, like $5 new, even $5 used, you could probably order it on Amazon for like 10 cents from some people. So definitely try and check the game out. It's easy achievements, and in my opinion, it's one of the most fun games. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed.